and out they come.
This is it. This is the second of the semi-finals at these World Championships in Wuxi. And it is a matchup between Richard KRUSE of Great Britain, the veteran, against Carlos LLAVADOR, 26-year-old Spaniard, world ranked 23, up against Richard KRUSE, world ranked number 4. And Richard KRUSE has had a blinding season, placed 4th in the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. And KRUSE, well, he is on fire right now.
Yes, but Carlos LLAVADOR has really made a mark this season and last. And one of the things he's made a mark in, one of the areas, is knocking off highly ranked fencers. A couple of times this past World Cup season, KRUSE has come up against LLAVADOR and couldn't get past him. LLAVADOR today has knocked off Avola, Timur Safin, Alex Tofalides, and Toshio Saito. So he's done plenty of giant killing already today.
So this is it, Richard KRUSE on the right of your screen against Carlos LLAVADOR from Spain. And whatever happens tonight, Richard KRUSE has made a bit of British fencing history. The last time a medal was won in these World Championships for the UK was a Bill Hoskins back in Paris in 1965, won a silver in the épée. The last time a gold medal was won was in 1959, Alan Jay in the foil in Budapest. So Richard KRUSE, well, whatever happens, he's guaranteed a medal. The question is, can he go through to fight in the final for either gold or silver? KRUSE does like fighting in China. He has a good record just down the road in Shanghai, and he won the Grand Prix in Shanghai in May this year.
Well, LLAVADOR with the circus hit around the back is not going to be a pushover. LLAVADOR found the blade, couldn't do anything with it, and KRUSE able to finish.
Richard KRUSE fenced his first World Championships back in Havana in 2003, got an 8th place there. This is his 12th World Championships. And he's changed his philosophy, he's changed his style over the years. As he's got older, he's become much more of a tactical fencer, and that is one of his strengths. Richard KRUSE is able to think on his feet and work out his opponents. Also, because of his age, and they changed the rules in fencing recently of the timing of the pressure of the tip of the foil, and KRUSE is old enough to remember what the rules were like before, when you could get away with more flick hits.
Well, he's got the full package, and he is also an absolute master of the blocking counterattack. But LLAVADOR knows all this.
Point
And
to the Spaniard.
Yeah, he's using a lot of absence of blade to make sure that KRUSE doesn't have that opportunity. Carlos Llavadoor making it very tough for Richard KRUSE to get his game going here.
KRUSE is going to have to change something here.
Well, there are two things that KRUSE likes doing. And one is stepping in with the flick across the front like that, but Llavadoor is making it very difficult for him to find the position. And then those blocking counterattacks. But Llavadoor is keeping his blade out of the way. So KRUSE is going to have to find something else.
KRUSE down, avoiding getting hit though, so they will reset where they are. 5-3 the score.
Okay, makes that
looked very easy.
Yeah. But you notice that as he was setting that up, he moved from one side of the piece to the other, opened up the target area on Llavadoor, and gave himself a different angle.
So how much is KRUSE trying to work out? He's showing his opponent one thing and then trying to work out what his opponent's going to do, and then responding to that in the next time it happens.
Well, this is it's fencing. You know, Llavadoor has come out with an answer to that flick across the front. He's come out with an answer to the counters. So KRUSE is going to mix that up. He's been doing this a long time. Llavadoor picks up the parry, but off target.
And they step away for the break. And what will Zdeněk Wachowski say to Richard KRUSE now?
Or offer him that they cut the pass.
Richard KRUSE and Zdeněk Wachowski have been together for a very, very, very long time. And they have a very close relationship, and we see we can see the result of the years of coaching and the success that Richard KRUSE has had. He's number 4 in the world, and Llavadoor, he's a smart guy. He's energetic. He thinks on the piece, but so does Richard KRUSE. And Richard KRUSE has got a lot more experience. Now, can he translate that experience into a win? Can he translate that into a trip to the gold medal match to face Alessio Facconi? We're just going to have to see.
Well, Richard KRUSE has got an awful lot to prove after the Olympic Games and that 4th place finish. The funding body in the United Kingdom, UK Sport, withdrew all of the funding for fencing, and it was a massive shock to the program that happened, even after a 4th place finish at the Olympic Games. And this is going a long way to proving that was perhaps a short-sighted decision.
Well, a lot of that decision had to do with the fact that foil would not be in Tokyo 20 Olympics. That has changed.
Or team foil.
Team foil, yeah.
Although KRUSE has actually retired from the British team and doesn't fence team anymore.
Attack LLAVADOR.
So 6-4 the score. Now KRUSE not happy with that particular action, that particular encounter.
And you see he changes his position on the piste again. Nothing given there.
And the referee called halt.
Made that one work.
Yeah.
Harry. Picks up the blade. Gets the flick into the chest. Nobody can find the target there.
Very different from the first of the semi-finals. First semi-final much more predictable, if you like. This is what they would call end-to-end stuff. And it seems to be changing tactically, changing all of the time. 7-5 to the Spaniard. KRUSE unable to land with that flick to the chest.
Now again, moving laterally across the piste. LLAVADOR asking for his weapon to be checked.
And it does work, so point stands. 7-5 the score now.
7-6.
Yeah, 7-6, sorry. It was 7-5.
Richard KRUSE has been working towards this for a very long time. And as long as he can keep his patience.
Now, physically, you would expect LLAVADOR to keep going and be perhaps the fittest of the fences, but Richard KRUSE works very, very hard. Works on the endurance, to keep himself fit, to keep himself at the top of his game.
Again, KRUSE moving laterally, trying to find an opening. It's a left-hander. LLAVADOR is closing that opening for that flick hit across the chest. He's closing that up.
KRUSE just looking up at the heavens. He walked into that one.
Well, that was really nice from Llavadoor.
One touch. You can do it. Make it run. Cante pari possible. Make it run to pari. Or make it finish parati post. Watch that counter-attack.
9-7. So KRUSE hitting off target there.
He's got to remain patient and keep working and keep thinking.
Oh, nice from KRUSE.
He's got to be very careful here with 18 seconds left not to give up a hit. If he can get one, great, but don't give one up.
I think they're going to step away.
Yep. Well, we knew and he knew it wasn't going to be easy. And it's not. But he's not in a bad position.
Also, Richard, sometimes when you make attack to parry, you have to close rather than close, rather than...
Let's have a listen to what Jemek is saying. Switch across. How's your
I was
Spanish?
going to say,
How's your
are
Spanish?
you it's okay? What are you hearing them? I'm not hearing them.
Oh, you need to turn up that button there. That one there.
Oh, great! Now you tell me.
I don't have your headset on, do I? I can't hear what you can hear.
All right, here we go. Third and final period.
So 9-8 the score. We're into the final period. 15 the target.
Patience, patience, patience.
Llavadoor's proved very difficult to hit for KRUSE. But that time it works, that closing counter.
Both of them are going to be, you know, nerves have got to play a factor here.
KRUSE backing off, looking for the flip hit over the shoulder, and gets it.
KRUSE is doing all the right things here.
Took him a couple of goes, didn't it?
Now, but he got it, and now the pressure is going to be on Llavadoor. And there are going to be opportunities to present themselves, and Richard KRUSE is going to be all over it. And this is where the experience comes in.
So now will KRUSE change his tactics?
His tactics are working. It's Llavadoor who's going to start changing things. and that's where the opportunities are going to come, and Richard KRUSE is going to know it.
Didn't work for him there, though. Llavadoor gets one back. 11-10. This point now, I think, is crucial. It's a turning point. If KRUSE can get 2 ahead.
He was 2 ahead.
At this point,
you know, this may swing back and forth a couple of times.
Off target from Llavadoor. Llavadoor desperate to get out of the way of that one. You can see KRUSE winding up for it. It's kind of like a backhand flick to the chest. There you go.
Still Llavadoor's attack.
Yeah. It is level, and we did say that it might swing both ways. We're really getting down to it now. 15 the target, 11 all.
KRUSE has got to be really, really careful here. Okay, all right. That was a gamble.
Yeah.
That's a gamble. But he's a gambler. That was a beauty.
Yep. That is what KRUSE does so well.
He's just got that line out there.
Simple things which work is the instruction from the coach.
Yeah.
From Jemek. And it's working.
Yeah.
It is working for KRUSE.
Yeah.
He is now 1 point away from making history.
And 3 match points. Now, Llavadoor is going to have to come. And this presents more opportunities for KRUSE than it does for Llavadoor.
Because KRUSE is so good on the counter. Still got to get across the line. The 14th point.
He
off
does.
the hardest
He
to score, and he's done it. Richard KRUSE is through to the World Championship final.
Yeah.
That is huge for British fencing.
All props to Carlos Llavadoor. He is a face of the future, and he's had a great day today. He's got a bronze medal at the World Championships. He knocked out Timur Safin. He knocked out Giorgio Abela. You know, and he's got to be disappointed because he has beaten Richard KRUSE before, but it's Richard KRUSE and Alessio Facconi in the gold medal match. I can't wait.
Well, that is going to be an absolute cracker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never write off an Italian. Wow.
Well, you know, I think if you go back and look, you will see that Richard KRUSE has been a big thorn in Alessio Facconi's side for the past 2 seasons.
Well, we're due to start the women's final in about 5 minutes' time.